Hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And here we are in the garden house, the Garden of Eating. And those are a couple of quince fruit that are still left on the tree. A little while longer and then I'll pluck those off. They make nice sweeteners to soak in vodka and makes a nice little citrusy drink. But they're also used for health purposes, but we won't get into that. So anyway, notice that I've got some cilantro growing right there. That's a nice thing. So I'll get some cilantro out of that. Cool. This was a cilantro plant right here, and there's still a few seeds left on it here and there. And when I see them, I take them off like that and I drop them in. And next time I water, I'll press them down into the ground a little bit. There's another plant coming up there. It looks like that might be a cilantro plant also. Or it could be tomato, because there was tomato in there at one time. The trees didn't take very well. They're all dried. So, over here, potatoes. Potatoes, potatoes. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Yeah, I got 4 potatoes coming up on this one. I've got to get the toppings on this one over here. This is the one with the potato peels. It'll take a little longer because it's only peels down 8 inches. Those were planted probably 2 months before these. So they're just starting to come up now. But I've got a good thing of mulch and manure on top of it all to keep the ground a little warmer over there. This one needs to have that done too, so I'll get to it. So I came out here. We've had really nasty winds in the last few days, and this graft right there, that branch, was originally grafted right where it is now, but it was laying down here. So the high winds broke that graft off. So I regrafted it just a little while ago, and I didn't have time to get a video out or get the camera out and video the grafting of that. But we'll be doing a lot of that in the spring, so you'll get to see that. And all these other grafts are looking good. They're all doing well. And these up here, the leaves are all off of them, but it's that time of the year. Those are all apple up here. So this one did get broken right there, but I tied it in place and it grew back and healed itself. So it's doing okay. So hopefully I'll get some apples on this tree this coming year. And it's not time to prune yet. It's fruit trees for apples and pears is usually best to prune in the early spring, just as the sap starts flowing. And that's also when best time to graft. But I didn't want to lose that graft because that's a Bartlett pear graft, and so is this one. And as you can see, it's doing really well. But I wanted to make sure that that Bartlett pear graft, if I could save it, can be saved, so I can have more pears. I only had 6 pears on the other tree this year, and they were delicious. My word, were they delicious. Grapevine still has green leaves on it. That's kind of strange. And that peach tree right there, looking like it's springtime. And this grapevine should be going full dormancy pretty soon here. Because come spring, that'll be getting all pruned and ready. This one is still got flecks in it. Yeah, it's still got flecks in it. So this is Concord grape. I got to get these aloe vera babies out of the pots. I got a few more popping up behind that one there. Got to get those into little pots like that, ready to take down and sell. But All doing well. Nice green colors for going on December here. Yes. Next week. Well, actually, what is it? Like the weekend, I think it changes over. Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. Saturday. I think Saturday is the last day of the month, right? Help me out, you guys. Come on. Boy, these trees usually talk up a storm, and then I ask them a question, and they're all quiet. Yeah, I got some grafts on there, too, that are all leafless. But I'll be pruning that and regrafting that whole tree into pears and apples. And my citrus trees here, they're still green. Even though we've had a few freezing nights, they held up in here, and there ain't even a roof on this thing. So I got to get that done too. And I never did get to clean up in here because the winds have been so nasty. They were 40 miles an hour again yesterday. So there's the puppy. He's the last one here. All the others have been adopted. So cool. Oh yeah. Put my grafting stuff away here. There we go. Oops. Those go in there. That goes in there. And this little tool is handmade, homemade. That goes in there. And then this will end up on that roll with the rest of the tapes there. So got my my son Joe ready here. I think next nice day after Thanksgiving, I'm going to get all of that rototilled and ready. I can run the rototiller through there about 3 or 4 times, and it'll chop up all the road apples, horse manure. My onions and garlic over here doing just fine. I've got white onion, yellow onion, sweet onion, red onion, and then I've got Goliath garlic. So we'll see how that all does by springtime. It looks like it's holding its own right now. The apricot tree is in its dormant state, but this looks like fresh growth on the grapevine. Wait a minute. What's that? Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Yeah, I know. So, I want to put out a thanks to Craig. You know what I'm talking about, and thank you very much. And that's about it. Had some weird noises out here. Airplanes flying, but nothing seen in the sky. Had some low-flying aircraft come through, helicopters, and oh well. I want y'all to have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, okay? Don't eat too much. Wear your belt a little extra tight and a couple of extra notches down so it's too tight, and that'll stop you from eating, because it'll get, as it gets tighter, you'll say, that's enough, I can't stand the pain. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is G Bear signing off.